the urgent need for the declaration of a state of emergency in Borno State. The urgency of now requires that urgent and proactive measures are put in place or enacted by those vested with such responsibilities in the overall interests of the country. The leadership of the Center for African Liberation and Socio-Economic Rights, CALSER, wishes to condemn in its entirety the renewed spate of insurgent attacks in Borno State, with the latest, which recently happened in Auno community, where some unscrupulous elements elected to set vehicles, buildings, and human beings on fire for no justifiable reason. This act is not only an affront to our collective sensibilities as a people, it indeed speaks volumes of some conspiracy theory that does not want the war against Boko Haram terrorists to come to an end so they can continue to hide under that cover to fleece the people of their commonwealth. We are particularly alarmed as to why in the whole of northeast Nigeria, Borno State is the only state that is witnessing renewed insurgent attacks despite the concentration of troops in almost all the communities in the state, including those that are impassable due to the failure of the government to provide the necessary amenities for human habitation. There is indeed more that meets the eyes, and it is consequently our considered opinion that questions must be asked and answers must be provided by the political leadership in the state that have chosen to grandstand at the detriment of assisting the military in its quest to rout remnants of Boko Haram, ISWAP, out of Nigeria completely. The Governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Zulum, and his immediate predecessor and godfather, Kashim Shettima, will hear none of that because of the quantum of revelations that would occasion it. In the light of these, they are alleged to have sponsored acts of violence at various local government areas, especially in places where they have committed economic and political atrocities in an attempt to cover their tracks. The fact that the Honorable Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation is enforcing the constitutional declaration of the restoration of local government system in all the 36 states could be responsible for the politically perpetuated unrest witnessed in Borno State. So much so that the question is, why only Borno State in the whole of Northeast? In the light of the above mentioned, CALSER wishes to call for a full-scale investigation and/or a declaration of a state of emergency in Borno State. This is necessary for the relevant authorities to get to the root cause of the renewed terrorist activities in the state and to allow for full presidential powers to restore peace and security in the state and to also allow the deprived and exploited people of Borno State some relief. This, we believe, is necessary for the quest for the restoration of lasting peace and tranquility in Borno State. CALSER also wishes to state that if indeed the federal government is desirous of finding lasting peace in the Northeast region, the example must be set from Borno State now. This, we also believe, will be in the best interest of the people of the state, whose commonwealth has been hijacked over a period of 10 years by a few greedy people that was vested with the responsibility of making life better and meaningful for the people. The time to act is now. We thank you all for the rapt attention, and it is our earnest prayer that the federal government of Nigeria acts in the best interest of the people and not a few greedy people.